Hi, I'm Logan T. Smith for Opinions Subject to Change, here to talk about Raya and the Last Dragon. But first, this video is not sponsored by hand sanitizer provided by random companies, probably on clearance at a store near you. Raya is a guardian of the Dragon Gem in the heart of Kumandra. The people have been attacked by evil clouds called Droon that turn people into stone, and Raya is seeking out the dragons to save the world. That's where the movie gets started, 20 minutes in. Now, I would have had more patience for the prologue if the prologue didn't have a prologue. The first 3 minutes are a lesson about the history of dragons and the Droon and the people of Kumandra. But unfortunately, everything in that first 3 minutes is repeated in the rest of the prologue in the next 15 minutes. So it's just sort of a frustrating extra narration part that's entirely redundant. There also seems to be a bit of a structural problem where the events of the intro come in direct conflict with the moral of the story to forgive and trust everyone. The initial obstacle set up in the intro is never really overcome in the rest of the story. And the movie starts out as an adventure with sort of light comedic elements, but it hits a hard transition once the titular dragon shows up. This dragon is all about the comedy, jokes all the time, which you might like, but for me, I found most of it overly silly and occasionally in rather poor taste. And there's jarring transitions between funny moments and serious moments. That, combined with dialogue trying to sound like the cool kids, made Raya and the Last Dragon often chafing. But it wasn't all bad. The movie looks good and sounds great. The voice acting is good and the characters are pretty consistent. The story here is excellent, and the ending climax is meaningful and satisfying. The epilogue, though, throws out all sense of time and distance to get a cool moment, but it feels nice if you don't think about it. There is no gore, but there are several fights and, of course, lots of people turned into stone by nightmare clouds. Although there is no English course language, there are several obvious stand-ins and a lot of name-calling. Also, there's explicit tribalism displayed by both bad guys and good guys. As I see it, Raya and the Last Dragon is an excellent story, poorly told. I give it a 6 out of 10. It's propped up by the strong story and technical prowess. To be honest, the movie was better than I expected it to be based on the trailer. But I came away disappointed because I feel like the story is one that could have been turned into a masterpiece of a film, but instead became one that most people will watch once and then forget. The mini reviewers gave it 3 out of 6 thumbs up. They appreciated the humor more than me, but I hope they don't ask to watch this one much because there's a lot of behavior I do not want them mimicking in it. If you want any more details, you can find them at my blog at logantsmith.ca and hit the blog link. Thanks.